What's up guys, Red here again, and today I bring what I think might be some good news. I'm pretty sure we are indeed either getting a Smash Direct or a Nintendo Direct sometime this week. Now the reason I've drawn this conclusion is otters. That's right, otters. So let's try and recap. About a month and a half ago, John from Game Explained made an interesting tweet. He made this post here with the picture of these otters. Now at first it's like, yeah sure, but that doesn't mean anything. But the date is actually a couple of days before the original Nintendo Direct was supposed to be planned for. It was scheduled for the 6th of September and this tweet went down on the 2nd. Coincidence? Maybe. It was just some otters. But then look again at the 11th. Once again, otters. Right before the new Direct date, which would be the 13th. Another coincidence? I suppose you could maybe believe so. Which brings us to today. Again, John has tweeted out these playful little creatures once more, leaving me to believe that we are in store for a Direct sometime this week. Now yes, I am telling you this entire theory hinges on playful sea creatures, but John is a curious case himself. Many believe he has at least some kind of insider info, and his track record at predictions is rather good, especially as of late. For instance, just in the past few months, he called Ridley before E3, Daisy before E3, he said that Isabelle could possibly be unique rather than an Echo, he also called Kirby Epic Yarn on 3DS, and the exact Final Fantasy games that would come to Switch all before the September Direct. Now sure, some of that could be lucky guesses, but how far does your luck extend? And these aren't the only times he's been right, just some times in recent memory. Now I'm not trying to say John has an inside source that tells him every single little detail of what's going on at Nintendo and he knows the exact script of the Nintendo Directs. But I'm not going to believe he's just relying on some voodoo or crystal ball either. He knows something. Even back to the previous Otter posts. So I think this is lining up that there could be a Direct this week. And if John isn't your cup of tea, well, Spawnwave, another reputable insider, has tweeted out that, well, the end of this week should be fun online. So I feel like something is indeed brewing. But that doesn't surprise me regardless. Even before all of this, I said that we could be looking at a Direct on November 1st. It sets up perfectly to ride the hype of the Smash Ultimate Bundle release on the 2nd and into the Nintendo Live Tournament on the 3rd. It just makes perfect sense timing-wise. Now for those who didn't catch my last video on Nintendo Live, I will do a brief recap. Essentially there are two tournaments going down in November in Japan, the first being on November 3rd in Tokyo, and the second being on the 24th in Kyoto. Now Sakurai has tweeted out promoting these tournaments twice, which is worth noting. But the important speculation around these events was from a tweet from Twitter user Meshima. They've self-labeled themselves as a Smash 4 researcher, and they do often post reliable information on their Twitter. Now the tweet in question said, one possibly hype thing spreading in Japan is that they may demonstrate non-demo build in Nintendo Live 2018. We will have access to both Ultimate and Pokemon, but only Pokemon is described as demo in the official page. So there is speculation that the finalized version could be shown off at this event. But the thing for me is, even if it's not the finalized version, this is a great opportunity for them to show off some kind of newer version. A lot of eyes will be watching, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got the Direct this week, then the bundle release, then into a new version of the game being on display at Nintendo Live tournaments. And even putting all of that aside, with the rate the Grinch Leak has been spreading to outlets all around the world, I'm certain Nintendo wants to get a Direct out there sooner rather than later. They don't want this to be lingering around anymore, especially if it does turn out to be false. The Grinch has been running the narrative now for almost a week. I'm sure Nintendo doesn't like that one way or the other. So where I stand right now, as I said in one of my previous videos, I expect to get that Direct on November 1st. Seems like a good time to just build the hype straight through the weekend. But again, this does all come down to speculation as always. But with that being said, guys, let me know in the comments below when you think we could get a Direct. Will it be this week? Or next week, or maybe not even for a while? Don't forget to check out some of my previous videos if you have time. Subscribe with notifications on for more future content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.